Now, just a heads up, this is going to be involved. There are some nuances to iodine. There's some potential risks. There's some things that you should know, insights that are beyond the obvious regarding iodine. And so this is going to be a little bit more involved, a little bit longer, because I'm not just going to sit here and say, hey, iodine's great, go take some. That would be irresponsible of me. Now, when I was putting together the whole program for Rapid Regeneration, which you can see on rapidregeneration.com, there's a whole program. It's a foundation. It goes in a sort of a sequential order, and it covers all these different areas. When I was putting together this information for you to help you, I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm just not going to include the iodine information because it's too controversial. You know, on the one hand, you'll have the more natural people saying, well, you shouldn't even take iodine because it's unnatural. It's such an isolated mineral. And then on the other hand, you'll have mainstream scientific community saying, well, it's it goes against conventional wisdom and you're taking too much, and it's very controversial when you touch this subject. And so I thought about, maybe I shouldn't even include it, but that would be unethical of me if I didn't include it, even though I'm sure I'm going to get criticism for this within the natural health community and the mainstream community. So I can't win by doing this, basically, except that if I know something is helpful to people, I can't omit that information. It's unethical. There are so many reports of people using iodine and having dramatically positive effects, even people that have reversed the most horrific problems with their health using iodine. So I have to share this information with you. God will be the judge of if I'm doing the right thing. But just understand there are nuances, there are risks involved. Now, in my view, the risks of not having enough iodine in your body are far greater than the risks of underconsumption. The risks of supplementing iodine. Furthermore, it seems like the body has a mechanism to defend against taking too much iodine, because whatever excess iodine there is will be excreted via the kidneys and urinary tract. So it seems like there is a check and balance in place, but once again, if you require medical assistance, then seek out a medical professional, because I'm not that. But iodine is pretty amazing. I look at it before I get into what it is, what a lack of iodine can cause, what are the benefits of iodine, how much are people taking therapeutically, and just some other nuances to know about it. Before I get into that, I just want to say, just understand, this is powerful. I found out about it early on when I was trying to heal myself, and I got into it, and I noticed almost immediately an effect, and I was really impressed. Then a couple years later, I got sold that I shouldn't take it. I trusted somebody who has been a mentor to me in the natural health space, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, you don't want to take iodine because that can really, it can really have a harmful effect on the thyroid, and so yeah, you shouldn't take it." Now, this person had helped me so much that I just took his word for it, and I stopped taking it. And I didn't verify what he was saying, and that was a mistake. And so for years I didn't take it, and I think that caused me to lose momentum. I could have gotten a lot further, a lot faster. When I ultimately did research the concerns about it, I found that it was not founded. I'm gonna talk about that. But basically, just that's the trouble with finding out what's the truth and discerning that. And you shouldn't take anyone just as gospel, including myself. You should learn how to think, not what to think, and learn how to vet stuff like that. So, but I see it now. Is it unnatural to some degree to take an isolated element? Sure, and that's talked about in the other segment about vitamins and minerals. But you know what? It's we have modern curses and we have modern gifts. The modern curse that we have is living in this world with so much toxicity, and iodine helps with that. I'm going to talk about why. And so, in a sense, it's a modern solution to a modern problem. And you know what I call it is nature's drug. It's really nature's drug. I mean, it is powerful. If you've never experienced it for yourself. But you know what? It's not a good drug for the drug industry because you can't patent it. It's super cheap to extract. So that's not going to help big pharma. But before there was big pharma, it was used as a universal solution. And going back in the history of iodine. So